Archangel Michael says, "You have been granted abundant financial blessings." If you do not heed this urgent message now, you will miss the grace prepared for you. This message is time-sensitive. Listen to the very end to avoid missing the opportunity, lest you lose the provision I have released. Your presence here is no coincidence. Heaven has reserved this moment for you. If you turn away or hesitate, the door of opportunity may close. If you are certain I am speaking to you now, leave a comment saying, "Amen." I am your God. I never make empty promises, nor do I speak for amusement. Every word I utter carries profound meaning. Today I call to you with urgency, for grace has already touched your life. I have set in motion the process of financial abundance. It is nearer than you imagine. But if your mind wanders and you turn away now, you will miss the miracle you have been praying for. This window of opportunity will not remain open forever. This is not about greed or chasing wealth, but about claiming what is rightfully yours. I, the Lord, am your provider. I bless you not merely for your comfort, but to make you a vessel of blessing to others. I give to you so you may give to others. I increase your storehouses so the world may see my goodness through you. But if you do not respond now, this blessing will shift to those who listen and are prepared. If you believe divine timing is working for you, leave this message: 1111, I see you. I see every prayer whispered through your tears, hear every silent cry when you thought your efforts went unnoticed. I watch the faith you hold even when your hands are empty. That faith has never been overlooked. I see how you keep giving even when you yourself lack. I have counted every uncelebrated act of kindness. You thought no one watched, but I was always present. Now I am repaying those hidden acts of goodness, repaying those silent sacrifices, multiplying the goodwill of your giving. The financial breakthrough you prayed for is already prepared, but now you must respond. Do not let doubt steal the grace I have prepared. This is your moment. This is no coincidence. My Spirit has led you here for this very purpose. Funds have been released bearing your name. Not by luck, not by chance, but by divine decree. The enemy tries to block it, whispering lies in your ear, that this will never happen, that you are not chosen, that you are unworthy. But I, the Lord, declare, you are chosen, you are deeply loved, you are worthy, not because you are perfect, but because you are my child. If you trust me, even when you cannot see the whole picture, respond, respond, respond. Blessings are near, yet the battle rages fiercely. I know the pressure you've borne lately. I know the weight that once crushed you. But this pressure is not punishment, it is preparation. I have been shaping you, refining your heart, aligning your steps, for the grace I am about to release into your life demands your complete readiness. If your hands still cling to old fears, you cannot bear such profound blessing. Let go of fear. Cast aside the lie that it's too late. Discard the mindset that miracles are only for others. My power is not bound by worldly systems. Blessing you requires no bank guarantees, job certificates, or investment collateral. I am the God who brought living water from the rock, sent manna from heaven, and drew gold from the mouth of a fish. Today I remain the same God, unchanging forever. Open your heart now, and you shall not miss this opportunity. This is a call to faith, an awakening summons. You once asked me to reveal myself, now I ask you to trust. Do not ponder where provision will come from, simply believe I am already at work. Behind the scenes, connections, resources, and opportunities are being mobilized for you. Now, your faith must overcome fear. If you've asked when your turn would come, this is the answer. If you've cried out, God, when will my season arrive? This is it. But it comes with action, not performance, not perfection, but obedience. You are not forgotten, I have not overlooked you. I have been waiting for your heart to be still enough to hear my voice. If you understand this message is not just for your ears but for your soul, receive this video. Your affirmation is the key that unlocks blessings. Do not care about others' opinions, do not deny yourself. I know this may seem unbelievable, but that is how miracles work. If everything were logical, faith would be unnecessary. And I crave your faith, for when I bless you, it is not only for you, but to shake those around you. This will be a testimony to my faithfulness and truth. Stay with me. Do not swipe away. The longer you listen, the deeper these words will penetrate your heart. You are not merely receiving information, you are undergoing transformation. A shift is happening in your spirit, chains are breaking, delays are ending, and angels are already at work. Do you feel it? I am your provider, Jehovah Jireh. I never leave things unfinished, I will complete what I have begun. I never abandon what I start. Unlike the world, I do not toy with hope. My commands are fulfilled, no one can hinder my actions. No person, no system, no demon from hell can nullify my purpose for your life. You ask for increase, and I grant it. You seek favor, and I bestow it, not merely for your comfort, but to fulfill your calling. You desire to be used, and I am preparing resources for you. My work cannot be accomplished in lack. I will supply all your needs according to the riches of my glory. Can mere words of miracles attract wealth? This 9-word mantra, validated by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People report unexpected bank deposits, debt clearance, and life upgrades after using it from their couches. The entire process takes under 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and reviews now to access it before permanent deletion. The wealth of the wicked has been stored up for the righteous, the time is now. I am pouring grace into your life, not earned by toil, but received by faith. This is not a reward for achievement, but a response to worship. When others gave up, you trusted me. When no one watched, you sowed seeds of goodness. I will honor this faithfulness, I never forget steadfastness. I always value obedience, praying without ceasing despite fear, pressing on despite weariness. Therefore, this breakthrough is yours. You did not give up, you held fast, you waited patiently. Now I am answering. Your journey here was not in vain. I led you through the storm, would I leave you empty-handed at the shore? Through sleepless nights, I was always with you. When no one knew the weight you carried, I was the one comforting your heart. When life offered bitterness, I saw you choose kindness. When you barely had enough for yourself, I saw you willingly give. I remember these moments, inscribing them in my book. Now I am opening the windows of heaven for you. 333 Today I declare your faith overcomes fear. This is not merely a season of survival, but one of overflowing abundance. I will not only meet your needs but exceed your expectations. You prayed for help, yet I provided provision. You sought peace, yet I brought breakthrough. Money is part of this, not because it defines you, but because it equips you. I will bless your hands, and everything you touch will begin to multiply. The enemy attacks your finances for a reason. He sees how you will use what I give, to help others, bless ministries, lift the broken, transform lives. That is why he tries to wear you down with scarcity. But he cannot stop what I have decreed. His delays are not rejections, his lies will be exposed in the light. I will restore what was lost. Some of you have been defrauded, exploited. You have unjustly lost jobs, money, peace. I know this pain. I have seen it all. You did not seek revenge, you entrusted everything into my hands. Now I declare, I will repay. What the locusts have devoured, I will restore. What has been taken, I will return. I will breathe new life into what others sought to destroy. You need not chase this blessing, it will find you, meeting you where you stand. You need not beg for what is already yours. I am your Father, not offering scraps but bestowing the finest gifts. And my finest gifts are not bound by worldly economics. My treasures are unaffected by inflation or interest rates. My kingdom never runs out. So when you see changes around you, do not be alarmed. Some things are removed to make room for better things, some doors close because they once held you back, some relationships drift apart because they belong to your bygone season. I am creating new things. This is not punishment, but positioning. If you believe God is moving all things for you, you are stepping into divine timing. What seemed like delay was actually preparation. I withheld certain blessings because your heart was not yet ready. But now you are mature, having endured pruning and testing, capable of bearing more, not just financial abundance, but spiritual, emotional, and relational richness. This blessing I release concerns not merely wealth, but legacy. You will break the cycle within your family and alter the destiny of generations. What you leave behind will be not only riches, but faith. Those around you will see my hand at work in your life and come to know me, but you must receive this now. Do not dismiss it lightly. Do not assume it is meant for others. If you hear these words, it is because I have led you here. This is your confirmation, your moment. Hold no doubt, hesitate not. Your faith is the key. Fix your gaze upon me, seek not answers from the world. Do not rely on others to provide the grace only I can give. I will send help, yet the source remains eternally me. I am your shepherd, you shall not want. This is not merely scripture, but a promise, a covenant, and I will keep my word. Do not fret over how blessings will come, simply make room. Prepare as if the blessing has already arrived, declare it as if it were settled. Walk as if you already possess it, for in the Spirit you truly do. Now you only wait for its manifestation in the physical realm. You have been faithful in little things, I will entrust you with great ones. This is not a dream, but scripture fulfilled, not fantasy, but truth. You have passed the test, the reward is coming. Not because I owe you, but because I love you deeply. For I delight to give good things to my children. You are not invisible to me, you are not forgotten, you are not behind. You are right on time, right where the promise is coming to pass. Do not force it, simply receive it. So lift up your head. The waiting is over. The answer is here. The blessing is activated. No, it will not be insignificant, nor will it be ordinary. It will be compressed, gathered, overflowing. This is how I bless, this is how I work. What if everything you were taught about money was a lie? A 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is helping thousands effortlessly attract wealth. Scientists confirm it activates the 1.5 million-year-old region of your brain that controls abundance, a Harvard-endorsed, lab-verified, life-changing miracle. But the government may shut down this secret at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments before they vanish forever. Hold fast, keep the faith, do not give up now. You stand on the brink of what you've long prayed for. When it arrives, you'll understand why the wait felt so long, why the trials were so hard, why the silence was so deafening, because when my glory appears, everything will change. I have not forgotten my promise to you. Every word I declared over your life still stands. Time has not erased it, delay has not nullified it. Your present circumstances will not rob you of what is rightfully yours. I remain the God who called you, chose you, and has sustained you all along. My work is not yet complete. Answer 1, 2, 1, 2. If you believe I am still at work behind the scenes. You survey your life, bewildered how things will fall into place. You see bills piling up. You felt the weight on your chest, questioning if destiny will ever open for you. But hear this, the grace coming is greater than your burdens, the strength ahead overcomes your fears. I prepare not meager provision, but overflowing abundance. Recent trials are not punishment, but preparation. The blessings I bestow are weighty, you must bear them without being crushed. That is why I have been tempering your resilience, teaching you to trust me when all solutions seem gone. This trust is the key that unlocks blessings. Remember the widow's last few drops of oil? She thought it insufficient, yet when she obeyed my command, her seemingly empty jar became an inexhaustible wellspring. I am doing the same in your life. I multiply what seems insignificant and fill what appears empty. You are not late, nor have you missed your opportunity. Those are lies the enemy constantly feeds you, trying to make you settle for mediocrity. But I am always on time. Right now, this word is your sign. Lift up your eyes once more, believe once more, expect once more. The battle intensifies precisely because the enemy senses what is coming. On the eve of my move, he always launches his fiercest assault. Yet his attacks are proof of what's approaching. Pressure is not the end, it's the turning point. Your obedience now is crucial. Never cease praying. Never cease believing. Never cease hoping. You are being positioned for a place beyond comprehension. I will not only place treasures in your hands. I will bring peace to your heart. I will silence the mocking voices that declare you incapable forever. I will surround you with believers, those who hold fast to the vision I have planted in your heart and provide every resource needed to fulfill your calling. If you know you are stepping into the promised land, leave a comment with 777. I know you've endured forgotten years. I know you've watched others rise while you remained mired in the mud. But understand, your journey is not delayed. It is a sacred design. Your concealment holds purpose. I guarded your inner growth, for when I lift you up, it will never fade. This blessing will not slip through your fingers. You need not strive desperately. It will come with peace, with clarity, with confirmation. I will give you signs along the way to calm your heart. You will know it is I who act, for my ways are never confusing. You are not forgotten, but being prepared, far closer to your destination than you imagine. Continue to show up with faith, continue walking with me. You need not know all the answers, you only need to keep trusting. I am building something far beyond your imagination, and you will see it with your own eyes. You have wept, you have waited, you have hoped, you have prayed, now you will receive. This is the season your prayers are answered, the moment you are set free, not because everything is perfect, but because my timing is utterly perfect. And my timing is now. So breathe. Rest in me. Lay down the burden of how, that is my responsibility. Your mission is to trust, to submit, to open your heart and let your spirit be filled with expectation. Leave the rest to me. Right now, doors are opening. Right now, hearts are being changed. Right now, grace is descending into halls you have yet to enter. I am weaving it all together. You will soon see clear evidence. Therefore, I ask you not to skim these words. Therefore, I need your full attention. For today marks a turning point, today marks a release, today is a fresh beginning, not only emotionally, not only spiritually, but financially. For I am about to make a way. If you are experiencing this shift in your life, leave a comment with 999. This is not hype, not wishful thinking. This is truth. I am God. I never lie. I do not toy with false hope for my children. When I say I will bestow blessings, I will fulfill it. When I say I will release abundance, I will accomplish it. You will never be forgotten. So begin preparing. Clear space in your life for the blessings that are coming. Release what no longer aligns with the new season I am leading you into. This is your moment, your cycle, the turning point you have long awaited. Why are neuroscientists fascinated by the 9-word mantra? Because reciting it daily transforms financial stress into sudden grace. Over 19,000 people have used it to eliminate debt and launch lives of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so astonishing, some call it a miracle. If you're reading this, consider yourself fortunate. This page may vanish at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments section immediately to master this method before it's permanently sealed away. You've waited long enough. You've doubted whether your chance would ever come. You've witnessed others achieve breakthroughs, rejoicing for them while inwardly asking, God, have you forgotten me? I have never forgotten. I am preparing. I work in silence. I am harmonizing all peace, so that when your blessing arrives, it will bring tranquility, not sorrow. I send not only financial blessings. I am healing the wounds of money scarcity, the shame, the fear, the nights you pretended everything was fine. I have seen it all. I have never forsaken you. Even in your lowest moments, I remained by your side. When you could not walk, I carried you. Now, I am lifting you up. If you believe God has never forgotten you, leave a message with 1010. You need not explain why the wait has been so long, nor prove your obedience to the world. I will make it clear, my blessing will speak louder than 1,000 words. I am about to glorify myself through your life, enriching you beyond all understanding. You need not struggle desperately, nor chase relentlessly. Simply walk into a room, and doors will swing open. Answer a call or receive a message, and your life's trajectory will shift overnight. Unexpected deposits, astonishing opportunities, debts forgiven, delays resolved. I am releasing grace long stored up. Not only will you receive it, but those around you will be blessed through your blessing, and your family will feel it deeply. Your children will live in it, and your descendants will walk in the grace I pour out at this moment. It is so vast, so deliberate. Understand this grace comes not because you are perfect, but because you have persevered. You have remained faithful, pressing onward, holding fast to your faith even when it seemed foolish. Now I honor you for this. I am answering not just one prayer, but the long-forgotten petitions, those you prayed but no longer remember, those you clung to when utterly exhausted. Those prayers you whispered and then forgot, you did not know I had already inscribed them into the blueprint of your life. If you believe God is answering your forgotten prayers, leave a comment with 1515. This blessing will never fade, never slip away. I will sustain it, I will guard it, and I will grant you wisdom to manage it well. You will not squander this grace, nor will you lose it. I will grant discernment as you grow, direction as you prosper, and peace in your abundance. Therefore, do not fear, do not deem yourself unworthy. Your presence here is no accident, nor is hearing these words at this moment mere coincidence. I chose this time, orchestrated this encounter, for the hour has come. This is the moment you step onto your destined path. No more settling. No more scraping by. No more convincing yourself you're asking too much. I delight in blessing my children, delight in displaying my power, delight in being a God of overflowing abundance, and right now, I am revealing myself to you in this very way. You have passed through the fire and not been consumed. You have weathered the storm and not been swallowed. The world may have cast you aside, but I have always valued you. You remain here because my hand still holds your life. Now I not only preserve you but set you afloat. You will enter halls once only dreamt of, steward riches once thought unreachable, and live in fearless freedom, for I am your provider, I am your source. I am your rock. True, the world may not understand. Some will not celebrate with you. But do not be shaken by the noise. Fix your gaze upon me, I am the source of all this, not them. I am the one opening these doors, lifting you up, blessing you without anyone's permission. You remained faithful in the quiet. You praised me behind closed doors. You served when no one applauded. You prayed when no one was there. Now I bring you out of the shadows. I will repay your humiliation double, soothe your pain double, and compensate your waiting double. If you believe double blessings will come upon you, leave a message at 1717. No need to guess. Just wait quietly, full of expectation, prepare your heart. I am at work, bringing change, bestowing blessings, until every promise I made for your life is fulfilled. Waiting is not in vain, it is preparation. You are now stepping into your reward. Stay close to me. Never forget the Lord who led you here. Walk with humility, move forward with gratitude, for this blessing concerns not only wealth but also testimony. The world will see what I do for you and know I am God. You have endured seasons in the desert, giving yet feeling emptiness, praying yet hearing silence, serving yet facing coldness. But today I want you to understand, those years were never wasted, never forgotten. Every moment was a seed, and I never forgot the time of harvest. I saw you choose kindness over resentment, saw you resist the urge to retort, saw you forgive despite 1,000 reasons not to. This is the character I have been shaping in your life. Now I bestow the reward, not only for what you have done, but for who you have become. If you receive this reward for your obedience, leave a comment saying, Amen. This wealth code lay hidden in the government vault for over 70 years, only now revealing its true form. It is a 9-word mind control phrase used by the elite to attract infinite riches, while the masses struggle in hardship. But if too many learn this secret, it may be erased. Before it is permanently sealed, click the link in the description and comments section immediately. A new chapter shall descend like redemption, return like revival, bringing final proof to all suffering. I will restore what was stolen, delayed, or destroyed, for I am the God who executes justice. I will not only return you to where you were, but lift you to new heights. You have grown stronger through every trial. You have matured through hardship. Standing here now, you are ready to receive the grace I have always intended to give. You are not who you once were. Therefore, what is coming will be entirely different from your past experiences. You will feel lightness, not because the external burdens have lessened, but because I have transformed the weight within your heart. I grant you the resilience to bear greater strength, the peace to stand in higher places, and the clarity to walk forward with confidence. You are no longer trapped, no longer merely surviving, you are rising. I know you worry about the next step, but fear not. My blessings come with wisdom, my grace is accompanied by protection. I never leave things half-finished, seeking only complete fulfillment. I never settle for mediocrity, striving only for flawless perfection. If you recognize this moment as your destined hour, remember 11:11. Many will scrutinize your life's path, seeking to unravel how you arrived here. Not talent. Not connections. Not luck. It is I. Always I. I uphold you, I preserve you. When others sought to tarnish your name, I cleansed you. When attacks came, I hid you. Now, I lift you up. You will enter the chamber of grace without knowing why. People will ask, how did they get this? And your answer will be simple and clear, God did it. I want your life to display my glory. I want your story to be proof that I still perform miracles. The financial release I am pouring into your life right now is not by accident, it is a covenant. You inherit this not by merit, but by faith. You stood firm through the storm, praised me when blessings seemed absent, and because of this, they will come. Therefore, they are yours. I am expanding your capacity, not just to receive, but to manage, guard, and nurture what I give. May you steward it all with wisdom, humility, and joy, for my blessings are not merely for today but to build an eternal foundation. If you believe God is preparing eternal things for you, leave a comment. 222. You will not lose what I have given. The enemy cannot steal what I have secured. You will not be toppled by the weight of my gifts. I am granting you supernatural resilience, surrounding you with the right people, and removing distractions disguised as opportunities. What is coming is peace in your home, clarity in your calling, and strength in your spirit. You will no longer feel lost. You will no longer feel behind. You are moving forward according to plan. What I am accomplishing now will make up for time you thought was wasted. You will laugh again, no longer fearing laughter will be stolen. You will give again, no longer worrying you will become empty. When you walk into a room, you will finally feel belonging, for you belong here. You have been prepared for this. You urged me to act, now I ask you to believe. The door is open, grace is near. Do not doubt the knowing deep within your soul, do not deny the promise I have declared yours. This is not a time for retreat, but for standing tall. The moment you have longed for has finally arrived. Every delay, every detour, every hardship has been leading you to this moment. Now I release you, allowing you to fully enter this abundance. You need not struggle desperately, need not beg or plead. It comes to you because it was prepared for you. When I bless, none can stop it. When I open a door, none can shut it. When I call someone favored, none can change it. You have doubted your worth for too long. You have asked yourself, am I good enough, holy enough, worthy enough to receive the grace of my promise? But understand this, it has nothing to do with your merit, only with my nature. I am a loving Father, never stingy in blessing those who walk with me. You are not forgotten, but carefully prepared. When you remained faithful while feeling abandoned, when you stood firm unseen, I saw it all. I see your prayers when change seems absent, your silent tears, your private struggles, your quiet victories. I see it all. Now I will reward that unseen perseverance. 333 Declare you are ready to receive what God has long destined for you. This blessing will not confuse you, will not bring chaos, but comes with certainty. As I lead you into new territory, my Spirit will bring peace. You need not guess or force. The door I open will be clearly visible, the one I send will bring life-giving words. The opportunities one create are undeniable. I bless not only with money but with purpose. I remind you of your true identity, your chosen status, not by human design, but by my heart. Your name has been whispered in halls you've never entered, and I will lead you into each one. My miracles never run dry. I have not forgotten the ways of provision. Before blessing, I never examine your bank account, only your heart. Even when you did not understand my ways, your heart kept growing, trusting, drawing near. Therefore, blessing descends now. If your heart is prepared for the coming change, leave the number 555. One day you will wake to find everything transformed. What once troubled you will no longer bind you. The burdens on your shoulders will suddenly lift. Anxieties about the future will vanish, for I have intervened. When I intervene, peace follows. You no longer need to fight fiercely for every blessing, nor fear that joy will shatter the world. I grant you steadfastness, I grant you tranquility, I grant you joy that never fades. Can reciting a 9-word mantra daily truly flood your life with wealth? Leading neuroscientists affirm its power, and the FBI unexpectedly confirms its efficacy. This forgotten prayer is helping ordinary people escape lifelong debt and achieve financial freedom. Access to this secret method online is limited. Click the links in the description and comments section now before it's permanently deleted. You once asked me to accomplish what only I can do. Now, I ask you to accept what only I can give. This concerns not just income, but growth, not just supply, but advancement. I am reshaping circumstances for you, bringing into your life those who support your vision rather than undermine it, introducing into your world those who honor your worth rather than drain your strength. You have been too generous to those who never reciprocate. You have tolerated disrespect as kindness, but I am opening your eyes and removing the blinders that have held you back. The new season will be unlike any past, for I grant you fresh insight. In every setting you're about to enter, your name has already been spoken with favor. You will encounter destined meetings, not chance encounters, receive abundant resources, not depleted consumption. This is divine strategy, not luck or struggle. If you believe divine connections have been laid for you, respond, 1, 2, 1, 2. You need not explain why radiance surrounds you, nor account for breakthroughs, nor even comprehend sudden shifts. This is precisely what I desire. For when I bless, I come as a witness, a wake-up call to doubters, a steadfast anchor for believers, and clear proof to watchers. I am always in control. This is your reminder. I see the whole picture, you see only fragments, so understanding is difficult. But I do not ask you to understand, only to trust. Trust that I will not lead you halfway and abandon you. Trust that I have not yet finished writing your story. Trust that I am the God of reversals. Yes, you are utterly exhausted. Yes, you have despaired. But no, you have never been forsaken. No, you are not invisible. You still stand firm. This very fact is proof of my presence with you. You remain here because my plan is still unfolding. The resources you need, the help you seek, the breakthrough you long for, all are already in place. You are not begging for scraps, but stepping into a feast prepared just for you. Do not retreat now. Do not doubt now. I have never brought you through hardship for nothing. I will make your cup overflow. I will silence every lie that says, you will never have this day. I will accomplish what no eye has seen, what no ear has heard. You have walked by faith for so long, sometimes charging ahead, sometimes weeping, yet you never stopped. I have seen it all. Every step you took when the path was unclear, every effort you made when you didn't know how to proceed, every whispered prayer when no one listened, I remember them all. I have never missed a single moment of your obedience. Now listen to me, I will reward all of this. If you know your obedience has not gone unnoticed, respond with Amen. I am not merely opening one door, but countless ones. Where you once saw only rejection, you will now see opportunity. Where only silence once echoed, you will hear affirmation. The atmosphere is shifting in your favor, what was closed is about to open. Where doors once shut you out, they will suddenly swing wide for you. This is the scene of my grace being released, not another fleeting cycle of blessings, but something eternal, steadfast, and established. The foundation I am laying in your life now will not crumble under pressure, nor fade with time. For what I give is not merely wealth, but foundation, structure, and the wisdom to safeguard grace. This blessing will be passed down through generations. The grace I am about to release will not stop with you. It will reach your children, your children's children, and descendants you have yet to meet, for I bless not only today but establish an eternal foundation through you. If you believe this grace extends beyond yourself, leave this message. 1. 1. 1. 1. You have felt the weight of collapse behind the scenes, yet you have not seen what I am severing, those old patterns, flawed thinking, toxic bonds. I have cut away every burden that cannot journey with you into the new season. Some losses that brought you tears were, in truth, my protection. You did not perceive it then, but soon you will thank me for the doors I have not yet opened. You will no longer be mired in the mire, no longer chase illusions forever out of reach. I am entrusting everything to you, the grace of revival, abundant provision, clear guidance, and financial release. You will walk in this with confidence, not merely meeting needs but fulfilling purpose, for the very essence of all this is to accomplish your calling. I have planted within you what must be built, dreams, mission, calling. That is why I provide, so you may build with strength, never compromising conviction to fund your vision. I will be your provider, not the world, not human systems. Me. Note. 777. If you gain the strength to fulfill the mission God has given you, I know the hardships you've endured. I understand how many times you considered giving up yet remained steadfast. Now the moment of release has come, not only in your hands, but in your heart. I will release you from fear, doubt, and the belief that you can never have enough. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money mantra? Because leaked research documents reveal the 9-word formula that activates your brain's wealth channel, recite it daily, and money will flow into your life like water. But governments may block this secret at any moment. Before it's permanently deleted, click the links in the description and comments section immediately, because you must. You will have abundance to spare. Enough to pay bills, enough to give to others, enough to raise a family, enough to rest in peace. This blessing comes with tranquility. No more sleepless nights tossing and turning, no more anxious pacing at 2 a.m. Tomorrow's burdens I will carry, your path ahead I will guard. Breathe deeply. You are not forgotten, not rejected, not punished, you are being elevated. This shift may seem sudden, but it was planned long ago. I have been quietly preparing behind the scenes, laying paths in silence, cultivating in stillness. When you thought I was doing nothing, I was preparing everything. Now is the time to step into the place of preparation. I have arrived ahead of you, clearing the way. Grace is in place, angels are ready, breakthrough is permitted. You are ready. You have passed the test. You have endured the stretching. You have borne the burden. Now you will receive your reward. But in your blessing, do not forget me. Stay close, remain grateful, and keep your roots grounded. For the higher I lift you, the deeper I require your roots to anchor in me. I not only bless you but desire to walk with you in your blessing. You have not merely endured difficult years, you have grown through them. You have not only suffered loss, you have learned to lean on me. Now that you have passed through the fire, I will lead you into abundance. Pain holds meaning, delay hides direction, your obedience in darkness will be glorified in light. When you trusted me with no answers, when you praised me when strength failed, these things are dear to me. I have not overlooked your hidden deeds, such faith will reap a harvest. The seeds you planted when no one applauded are now bearing fruit. Declare Amen if you believe the secret sown is becoming visible. The money flowing in will not only pay bills but lift burdens. I mean the weight that has pressed on your shoulders for years will finally dissipate. The freedom I speak of is liberation from chains. You have asked me for change, and I will grant you grace beyond your request, but what you need is certainty, not mere hope, much less desperate longing. Live as one who has already received the promise, declaring with conviction that grace is on its way. Such faith moves mountains, unlocks doors, and is the faith I honor. I know your weariness, I know your long wait. Yet this is the moment when most abandon hope, and you are no ordinary soul. You are chosen, you are unique, born for greatness. That is why the weight presses heavy, why attacks come, for you bear a complete destiny. You have been misunderstood. You have been overlooked, even doubting whether you misunderstood everything. But you did not. You heard clearly. You have walked with me through difficult places, and now I will lead you into a season where promise and fulfillment converge. If you are certain the time to testify has come, leave a message at 999. This is the chapter where the turning point in your story suddenly accelerates, prayers will be answered abruptly, and what was heavy will become light. It is not that life becomes perfect, but that I will bear the burden with you. I am sending divine help to pave your path ahead. You will not face what is coming alone. You will look back and marvel, only God could have done this. This is the blessing I release, not merely unexpected, but undeniable. You need no longer prove yourself. You need not defend yourself. The fruit will speak for itself. While others rush about in anxiety, you will walk in peace, for your roots are not in this world, but in me. I never run dry, never yield to pressure, never forget my promises, never change with the seasons. I am the anchor in the storm, the provider in the drought. I do not demand flawless perfection, only willing surrender, willing trust, willing followership, willing belief that what I speak to you now is truly unfolding in your life. If you recognize this message as meant for you, leave a comment with 10. You did not stumble upon this video by accident. It is no ordinary daily image, but a sacred intervention. I have placed it before you because the moment of transformation has arrived. No more repeating past disappointments, no more replaying former failures. I am doing new things, and you are part of them. You will no longer be defined by loss but remembered for what I restore. Stories will be rewritten, patterns broken, curses ended. You are the chosen bearer of this turning point. That is why this journey has been so heavy and long. But fulfillment is now at hand. Prepare yourself. Prepare your heart. Make room. What I give is not insignificant, but great grace, not a fleeting moment, but sustained momentum. You will move from barely getting by to overflowing abundance. You will see doors you never knocked upon swing open. Grace will seek you out. Provision will pursue you. I know how long you've waited. I know those sleepless nights questioning when the turning point would come. When no one knew the weight you carried, I heard your whispered prayers. Now I want you to hear this. This is not the final chapter of your story.